what's up? This is Just Plain Nonsense.
And this is Michael.
And this is Rob.
And these are our new guest.
Yeah, we got some new... We met some people. We got some new guests in the studio. Michael, since you're the dude that brought them over here, I'm going to hand this off to you and let you introduce them and talk about them for a minute.
All right. Well, let me tell you about these fellas. I met both of them yesterday.
That's how we roll at the Just Plain Nonsense podcast.
They seem like cool dudes, so I was like, let's hang out and talk through microphones for fun with no rhyme or reason, no aim to it. We're just going to have a discussion and see how it goes. Right. That's how we do it on Just Plain Nonsense. So let me introduce these fellas. The first one in peak headphones, his name is Hunter.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Hunter.
That's him.
What's up, Hunter?
And the second guy, his name is Michael, just like me.
Not good at sharing, but we're gonna try.
We've established earlier that he is my clone.
Right.
So we figured we didn't have enough mic time on the mic. We didn't have enough Michael going on here, so we enhanced the environment by cloning me and creating my mini mic.
You made me out of mitochondria.
Ooh.
Now we got
he
another...
uses puns like me as my clone.
We got another punster.
Yes. I thought you'd like that. You'd like that.
I'm so proud of him. Little Mikey.
I'm just going to shut this podcast down. No. I'm going to delete the website. Shut it all down.
The cloning was a success. Hear that? We beat your government.
That's how the government should categorize, or what is it? Classify their successes as if their clones can create puns.
Their clones can create puns.
They're like echo puns.
What?
Why is it red on the screen? Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So anyway, I figured we just run this episode of just having some random conversation with these random dudes.
All right. Just talk about some nonsense.
Yeah, so I kind of just thought up some random questions here to ask them.
That's a good way to start, just asking questions.
Yeah, just see what it rolls into.
Ask us anything. What you want. Yeah, open books over here, man.
Oh, anything. That's
what is pudding made out of?
Silicone.
I don't think that's accurate.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice that the government puts in there for you to eat.
I don't think that's accurate.
That's the Spice Girls. I mean, no, that's the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You said spice, and I went to I don't know. It got weird. So,
you're just a wannabe.
I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want.
And you're done.
Okay. So anyway, interest. We'll start with interest. Hunter.
Yes, sir.
What are your basic interests?
I like playing video games. I know I'm 18, kind of lame, but...
Bro, I'm 36 and I like playing video games.
Oh, all right, cool. No judgment here.
I played Zelda Breath of the Wild for about 10 hours the other day.
Skyrim. I'm getting into Skyrim. That's going to be my new thing. Elder Scrolls.
Bro, you need to play that in VR.
Oh, I heard a lot of good things, actually, about it, believe it or not.
Guess who has it?
Oh, don't even say you, because I'm super peanut butter and jealous here.
His name rhymes with Cobb.
It's Job.
No.
I played the Elder Scrolls. I played Skyrim for a little bit on VR, and I got so sick.
Oh, yeah.
Riding in that cart at the very beginning, I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Threw up.
No, I didn't throw up, but man, I felt real queasy for the rest of the day. It's rough. I'm one of those people who gets real bad motion sickness. Like I used to try to do my homework on the bus on the way home from school. Couldn't do it.
No, I always skipped out on homework for some reason. Now I go to a school with no homework.
That's always the best kind. Actually, well, no, I don't want to get into a discussion about that. So I was gonna be like,
School.
I think homework is dumb.
Sometimes,
but I've already done my share of it.
What about Mini Mike over there?
My main interest, like in life, I guess, is like theology. Like, I try not to talk too much about religion on something that's gonna go far out there, because I don't want to lead anybody astray. But that's one of my main things. I also like comics, comic books. I like creative writing. Those are kind of my interests.
He falls right in line with us.
So much like, yeah.
Anthropology, numerology. Yeah.
He's my little clone. I like him.
That's awesome. I just recently got into comic books because I love the artwork. And when I first started trying to read comic books, I it's weird to say this, but I sucked at it. I couldn't follow the story. And I'm just like, how am I supposed to read this? Do I look at the pictures first? Am I supposed to read it first? I think I was just overthinking it.
Dude, I love art, especially paintings.
Yeah.
I have this one in my garage that it's one of those abstract kind of things
Oh yeah,
where
yeah.
you look at it and you ask people, what do you see when you look at it? You know,
What do 90% of the people tell you it looks like?
Well, you know, I have a weird story about that actually.
I know which painting you're talking about.
Yeah, because it looks. See, when I look at it, I see a mountain with the giant vagina with like spewing out stars from space. I don't know what that says about my personality.
I can tell you what it says about your personality.
But I like it. You know, but oddly enough, after asking the people, I had somebody that came up with something similar, and I was like, "Whoa, bro, that's."
But was it a bunch of dudes that you
2
asked?
points for the space vagina.
Was it a bunch of
mountains.
dudes that you asked?
Well, usually because most of my friends are dudes.
Right. Well, see, that's why they all saw that. Cause
No, the only one. Other people saw different things. One guy saw
okay.
a bird of some sort. I'm like, how do you see a bird? This is obviously a cosmic vagina with star. You know,
it's like a Rorschach test.
Yeah.
You see what you want to see.
I don't think I want to see that.
But obviously, you did.
You don't want to see vagina.
Well,
Is that what you're saying here?
No homo.
I'm married, so committed to a vagina, so that covers my butt on that statement.
There you go.
But
Moving on.
Yeah, it's just what I see, bro. That's what my eyes tell my brain that is. Right?
When I look at it, I see a green vagina. That's really all I see.
You see a vagina.
Yeah.
Alien vaginas.
I wonder what shape those would be.
We need to post this painting and see what people think about it and tell me what they all see. So we should upload the painting from my garage and let people, comment on what they see.
It'll be let's see. It'll be on the Just Plain Nonsense Instagram. Go check that out.
Let's take a picture of it from my garage and post it up there and see what you
Yeah,
think.
it'll be on the Just Plain Nonsense Instagram page. It'll also be on the justplainnonsense.ninja website, and you can go check it out in the comments along with this episode.
Let us know what you think, what you see. Let's see. I also wrote in here food because we all like food.
Everybody loves food. How can you not love
Doesn't
food?
food.
Yeah, these dudes just tore into my roasted pecans that I made.
Yeah.
He goes,
Slam.
"What is it, little mini Mike over here? He had
That's
like
his new
3.
radio name.
He had 3 or 4 of them poured in his hand. He ate one. He goes, "Yeah, give me those back."
Right, I was trying to be, not greedy or gluttonous, and then I had a couple of them, and I was like, "Oh, I'm being greedy and gluttonous. Let me get those."
I can
They
tell you,
tasted
I
too
accept.
good.
I can tell you why he wanted them so bad, because they're literally covered in butter. It's 1 pound of pecans and 4 tablespoons of butter. So yeah,
Oh,
they're
wow.
covered in butter and salt.
Well, he mentioned something earlier I'd like to bring back on here. He was talking about, it's odd how we go into these pancake tangents. But on that last one, we were talking about pancakes and how we eat them.
Right.
Well, he mentioned something to me. I don't know how common this is, but I've never heard of it. And Rob, you said you've never heard this done. But Mini Mike, tell us how you make pancakes.
So if I have pecans, which obviously I don't always have pecans,
Hunter's
but
digging into the pecans right now.
I put them in with the actual pancake mix, and then I make the pancake as usual. But then I put the peanut butter on top of that, and then you can also put your favorite maple syrup or chocolate syrup or whatever. But I recommend peanut butter, and the pecans will be slightly more roasted from being in the pancake, but it's delicious.
Michael's
very
face just
filling.
lit up for some reason.
It's
I'm
like-
really curious.
Well, I know what we can call them. You mix,
Pecan cakes?
you mix pecan and pancakes. 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 It sounded better in my mind.
Pecan cakes.
Pancakes. Pancakes. We'll call them pancakes.
We're gonna call the pancakes
Nailed it.
pancakes. Good job.
I'm glad
That's what it was.
I'm glad we got that
We're
figured
going to call
out.
them pancakes.
So I have a funny
Pancakes.
I have a funny like crappy food story. So the other day I wanted something really sweet, and I didn't want to make pancakes, so I just went in and I got a couple pieces of bread, covered them in peanut butter. I made a peanut butter sandwich, covered them in syrup, chocolate syrup, and then I ate those. That's what I made, but it was like bread. It wasn't actual pancakes or anything.
That's as clever as a bread sandwich.
That sounds like you should call that a diabetes sandwich.
Dude, it was like I felt like I had diabetes. I went to sleep immediately after.
Oh, I love food comas. Those are usually when you have the best dreams, too.
Oh yeah.
Turkey. That's my favorite one to go to
But
sleep
yeah.
on.
Well, this dude, I used to have a neighbor, and he said one of the best things that you can do is eat a whole DiGiorno pizza and go right to sleep.
Dude, I've done that.
It's an amazing feeling.
It
I
is.
feel like every American has done that at some point.
Has anyone ever had those Sasquatch pizzas that you get them for like $5, but they're like huge and they taste so amazing?
Where do you get them?
Walmart.
Walmart. Imagine that Walmart.
Sasquatch pizza.
I've never
Yeah.
heard of that.
Me and my brother one time, we decided that we were going to go out and we were looking for a new food. And So we gave up on the new food search because we tried everything, but we did decide to get a new pizza, and it was a Sasquatch pizza instead of those like DiGiorno's or like.
Is that the brand or is that like a style of
It's
pizza?
the brand, and it's got
Okay.
like a giant Sasquatch foot on it.
I wonder if they have sausage. Sausage.
Sass sausage.
I tried to do it. It didn't work.
Sasquatches.
You need to get
Sausages.
You need to get a better brain, man.
I know it is broke.
Something's wrong with it.
For that, I'm still broke from that brain buster episode, that word buster episode.
That was probably my favorite episode, watching you struggle with that.
God, that was so hard. Now I'm like traumatized. I get in front of the microphone. I'm like,
I don't know. I don't know how to talk. I was going to say something about food earlier, but I don't remember what it was we were talking about.
I'm just gonna grill these guys with basic questions, see what the response is.
Do it.
Now, music. Start with you, Hunter.
Okay, I'm into psychedelic rock, EDM. In case anyone doesn't know what that is, it's electric dance music. It's like Dion Timmer and Excision, Africa. That's one of my favorite ones.
Are these words that you're speaking right now?
Sometimes.
I like some EDM, but I like it in small doses or mixed really well into rock.
Oh, yeah.
Like my vlogs, I use a lot of EDM.
Missio.
What is it?
Missio. They made like Killing Darth Vader. You Don't Know What's in My Head.
You've lost both of us, man.
Yeah, I'm like,
we have no idea what you're talking about.
There's songs that they created, and it's like the perfect mixture of rock, EDM, and like hop at the same time.
I love when genres mix with other genres.
Yeah,
and
my
blends well.
favorite is rap and metal. Like that's my favorite.
Yeah, dude, like 21 Pilots.
My Linkin Park.
They're not really metal,
Yeah,
but
it's
they're
Linkin Park.
But they
Linkin
have
Park is what I'm talking
songs
about.
out there that he'll demonstrate a scream, you know, like a metal
Yeah.
sound to it, or he'll run the guitar that way, and with a heavier beat, and then he'll rap. He'll have a break where he raps, and all of a sudden he'll just throw something electronic, and then he'll start.
It's like a
like-
mutt of
yeah.
music.
I've heard the banjo thrown in with metal, and it's like amazing.
If you can do it right, man, you can mix anything. Like one of my favorite things is classical and metal. Like I love when they mix. Well, Linkin Park started doing it, but like Evanescence does it. There's a band called The Letter Black. They're a Christian metal band, but they do that stuff, and they mix in like the cello and the violin with metal, and
love the
I
violin.
absolutely love it. And I love
love the violin as
strong
well.
female vocals. I love strong female vocals.
Yeah. What about? Is there anything out there where they mix yodeling in metal? Because I think that'd be tight.
We should get the Walmart boy in on that.
Have you guys heard of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I bought a couple of their CDs. Like I love their Christmas mixes and stuff.
Yeah.
They for those of you who don't know, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra takes like classical music and then remixes it with like a modern twist on it. Like they'll do guitar solos in the middle of like Carol of the Bells.
Right, it's so clever and it's always so well put together.
Yeah.
Like it's not like some amateur,
In their mom's basement.
exactly,
Right.
mixing.
It's like an entire like 150 piece orchestra. It's like so good.
It's very
I have
intricate.
a deep appreciation for music because it was music that turned me on to like a spiritual sense, and
It will do that.
Yeah, and opened my eyes to things that were blinding me. Whenever I like was going through a rough day, I'd go and I'd turn to music for any type of subliminal message that was hidden in them, or just any type of release,
Well, there's a mood hidden in music. It carries it through the waves of the frequency of the song. Like, if you ever notice, if you're in a really good mood, but if you listen to depressing music all day long, you'll start to get depressed.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a bad mood, you listen to something upbeat, you'll actually start to get picked up. Like, it has that effect on the brain,
Music is like emotionally influential.
Yeah, it's a type of language, I believe.
Yeah.
You can definitely communicate to you and
definitely
affect you.
Well, I'll
just
tell
like
you
words can.
the way it influences me the most is if I'm driving and I'm listening to heavy, fast music, I end up speeding, so I have to keep an eye on that. So I've
Life
switched to
in the
listen to
fast
podcasts.
lane.
Right.
What about okay, you know what? Before I ask this question, I'm just going to go ahead and note here that I am going to, as much as I can, use song references throughout the rest of this episode.
We've tried that a couple times before where you have to do something for the whole episode and you can't ever keep it straight.
ADD. Dancing in the club, ADD.
So go ahead.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So what about you, Mike?
As far as music goes, I don't listen to too much music, so I don't think it's a very positive influence on my life personally. But I like to listen to a lot of like classic country, gospel, some rock, a little bit of rap. I'm not a super big fan of it. But, you know, basic stuff that you hear on the radio that you can't avoid, you know, I hear. So
I'm not a fan of what rap has become because it used to be poetic justice, you know, like it used to be something,
expression.
like it used to have meaning. Now all it's about is just, it's so violent. It's so,
sexually explicit.
yeah,
exactly, it's about
like,
women, money, drugs, and violence,
yeah,
and that's it.
It sounds like every song is on the same subject.
Look how
Getting
much I
money.
got.
Yeah.
It's like,
See, so my soul was worth it. LOL.
LOL.
ooh, Illuminati.
Oh, we just got shut down. No, yeah, I feel the same way with music. It has a greater effect than people realize. I mean, you could pretty much pick out somebody by the way they dress or the way they react or their ambitions, and you could pin the type of music they listen to that on a regular basis to that a lot of times.
Definitely.
I'm not overall stereotyping, but you can see the influence. Not that you can say for sure, but you can see the influence if people are impressionable.
If I'm walking around in like sweats and I've got like a big gaudy chain and a bunch of like a pinky ring on,
Hat off to the side.
All right,
Maybe like that guy listens to jazz. I'm just kidding.
Right, yeah, that's what, you're not gonna think I listen to
That's a
classical
country
music,
boy right there.
you know. But if I have overalls and a straw hat on and like one shoe or whatever, you're probably gonna think I listen to country.
One
He's
shoe?
a rap star. Yeah.
Right, because you don't know whether I found the shoe or if I lost the shoe, and that's what I'm gonna write the song about.
Too much moonshine.
I was like so lost in that one shoe, that little detail. I was like, where'd that come
Dude,
from?
I just thought of what we could call that genre of yodeling with metal.
What's that?
Yedeling.
I actually like
Yodeling?
that, and I promote that 100%.
Thank you, Mike.
I would
Thank you,
invest
Chloe.
in that.
Yelling.
Look at that. Let's get this started.
How about modeling?
I don't know. I like yodeling.
I would say
Yelling.
meddling, but that's already a word.
Yeah.
Yodeling.
You meddling kids.
Let's do it. All right, somebody, if you create an awesome yodel/metal mix,
First
Send
of
it
all,
to
we
us.
want to
We'll
hear
promote
it.
it.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear it.
I
We
don't
will-
care if it's what it sounds like. I'm going to promote it.
We will
'cause
straight up play it on this
I'm mad,
pioneer.
I'm
That's
mad,
amazing.
yodelehi hoo.
Like, I'm not good at that, but you know what I mean.
Like, insert demon, you know.
Okay, so this dude sounds like he's on his feet, like he's got quick wit. I'm talking about Mini Mike over here.
Oh yes.
So
he's my clone, so
you
makes
know
sense.
what? You know what's coming next, right? You know what I want to do? I want to do a rap battle.
I think it's perfect. Two dudes that don't listen to rap, doing a rap battle.
Can you guys freestyle a rap battle?
I'm down.
Shall we?
Whatever. You know, it's your guys' show.
I mean, we've put out poor quality rap before. Why not do it again?
I've been impressed with this dude's wit, like how quick he is. So I really want to see what he can do.
Let's see
I want
where
to see
this
how bad he
goes.
can tear up Mike.
On the mic.
I don't know that I'll
On
be
the
able to
mic.
tear him up though. Like I feel like I'll be better at just like freestyling, but I'll try.
Bro, I tear myself up. I'm horrible at this, but I've done 3 raps now on the air.
I think it's 4 actually.
Like I mean, I guess I could try to threaten you musically or whatever. You know, like
Mike versus Mike.
On
Whoever
the
wins
mic.
gets the mic.
Oh, that was good. All right, so first of all, we're gonna do this again. I want you guys to come up with rap names for each other,
Rap names
based
for
on
each- okay.
based on what you know of each other, or you can base it on what they look like, what they're wearing,
All right.
how their voice sounds. Just come up with a name for each other.
Well, he's wearing a green shirt, so I'm gonna call him G-shirt.
you're gonna call me G-shirt.
G-shirt.
That's not bad.
It's like the legal knockoff of G-Eazy. G-shirt.
Like the country knockoff.
It's like the Dollar Tree version.
Generic.
General G-shirt. No, I'm sticking to G-shirt. I like it.
Call me G-spot, but I shouldn't have said that. Sorry.
Hey, real quick, if you want to, you can pull that closer to you. It'll still keep going forward. So you guys don't have to keep.
This is gonna be
sitting
so
far.
stupid. Can I do that? Did you say you had like a when we were going through all your tracks you had before? You had like a metal rap thing we can do.
I do, but I have to
So
go.
we should make metal rap. We'll make the map,
I'll have to download it.
the Meppel. But no.
Metap.
Metal lap. No. No. Okay. It was an immediate shutdown.
See this guy over here, Mike. He's the type of guy who he's like, the 3 of you. I need half of you to come with me.
See, like he's already dissing you, dude. I, just wanna-
He might beat me.
I want to see where this goes. This is
Then I've
gonna
had
be-
one victory with Brett in the past.
Yeah.
My rap battle.
Straight up though, you do seriously look like a lumberjack with the beard and everything. That was the
And the
first
flannel.
thing. And the flannel. Like, I'm scared this guy's gonna attack me with an axe if I say anything too mean. You know.
Well,
So
I'm glad you No, crap.
Just rap about how cool each other are.
Yeah, that'd be,
Positive metal rapping.
there you go. Since we were talking about how much we hate the rap scene where it's mean.
Well, yeah, let's reverse it. We'll do the opposite of money, or like having money. like you're
I'm
like,
so poor.
you're so good with budgeting because you only have a limited amount.
Finances are on
You know
fleek.
how to count your funding.
Your finances are on fleek.
Yeah, they're on fleek. So we'll do a positive rap battle where we see who can actually encourage the other one more, but with metal.
I love that idea.
Dude, I really
so you want to do the metal one?
Well, for him, you can just choice. I mean, it would be cool if we both did metal, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm going to choose metal. What do you think? What do you think, G-shirt?
I'm down for whatever.
Oh, what's my rap name?
You don't already have a rap name? You said you've done this like 3 times.
Yeah, it's a new battle, bro.
Yeah, you got to give him a new name.
I'm a new rapist. It's a new day.
Oh, man.
Slick. Because your hair.
Slick.
Man, honestly, I don't know. I've never given
How
somebody...
about L-Jack, bro?
Yeah,
L-Jack.
why does everything
Okay.
have to start with just a letter?
Because that's how it works, bro.
G-shirt
You
and
do the
LJ.
same thing with
Culture
Brett.
yourself, bro.
You did the same thing with Brett. You were like, DJ, and then you just gave him a letter and then some words.
Just look around the room. DJ Light Candle. Half empty Burger King cup.
I love lamp.
You just saw anything. You just
DJ Ramen.
DJ Ramen.
There you go. That's your rap name now.
DJ
DJ
Ramen versus
Ramen.
G-shirt.
All right, so we're gonna start. Who's gonna start? You guys got to rock paper scissors.
You want to like flip a coin?
Okay, let's do a coin. I got a coin right here. Look how convenient that is. That's destiny. Alrighty?
Now we just got to wait for it to have kids.
What?
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child.
Stips. Alright, ready? Heads or tails?
Go tails.
Tails
I wanna-
never
hey,
fails.
I'd rather be the head, not the tail.
Do it close to the mic. I want to hear the ping whenever you do it.
What do I ping it off of then?
No, just do it straight up. But I want to hear your thumb hit it.
The black box.
It's heads.
All right, you choose.
Alright, I choose after this intercession, this will break because I have to pee.
Who's gonna go first though?
Well, I choose me. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on. Let me pee and ponder on this.
All right.
Let me ponder why
All
I pee.
right, pee and
All right.
ponder.
So
when you
we're
get
gonna
back.
take a quick
I'm gonna
break.
pee, I'm gonna pee and ponder.
We're gonna take a quick break, and then when we get back, we're gonna have this rap battle.
Oh, and it's gonna be epic. It's gonna probably sell platinum records.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, double platinum
I've got faith in it.
with diamonds on top.
All right, now we're here in the commercial break. That is not a real commercial break. So what I want to do is I want to come up with a slogan. I'm gonna make up a slogan, and Hunter and Mini Mike too. You guys have to come up with the
He's Mini
product.
Mike 1. He's the first Mini Mike. He's my
No,
first clone.
remember we killed the first clone in the commercial in the.
Oh, we're talking about that. Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up with a slogan, and I want you
Great.
guys to come up with the product. Okay. You ready? So here's your slogan, and you guys have to come up with the product. When you need less, don't try the best. Try.
When you need less, don't try the best. Try from the chest. Yeah.
No, it's got to be a product.
Okay.
Right from the chest dress. It's a dress.
Try
You're not
all
supposed to help them
natural.
out.
Oh, sorry.
What is it?
All natural pecans.
All right, try these homemade pecans.
So that's
with
the
1 pound of unsalted melted butter and regular pecan flavor that you're known to love.
True chestnuts.
And what's the name of it?
Rob's Pecans.
Okay.
Rob's pecans.
So now you need to put all that together in like one commercial thing.
When you need the best, but you want to pay less, try Rob's pecans.
Side effects include vomiting, diarrhea.
Oh, Mini Mike.
My favorite side effect is sudden death. Major
Vomiting,
depression.
vomiting, major
Fear
depression,
of blankets.
peeling of skin.
Extreme diabetes, not type 1, not type 2, type 4.
It's a whole new level, bro.
And that was a word from our sponsor.
That was great. That was great.
All right, now you can come back from your pee break.
All right. I'm back from my pee break.
Thanks for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Was it good?
It was so good.
How'd it
Why
go?
don't you describe the color and consistency to us? All right, so we're gonna move on.
I wanted to describe it.
As it gets to inappropriate levels.
Right?
Can I have some more pecans?
Yeah, man. Get after 'em.
Pecans.
Pecans. Okay, see this dude's wit. I'm telling you,
I
he's
like
gonna
him.
dominate you in this rap battle.
He might be a repeat guest.
Okay, so Michael, are you going first? The normal Michael,
Oh yeah, 'cause
the
I flipped.
original Michael.
I flipped and I got heads and I won.
Okay,
Just like I'm gonna do this rap battle.
all right. So we're gonna start it. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna drop that beat.
Like a wrecking ball. My name's Mike One. I rap for fun. I'm here to rap battle Mike 2. So I got some compliments for you. I like your shirt. You wear it well. You're so nice, there's no way you'll go to hell. I like your pants. I bet they're great when you dance. They move well. So are your shoes. Here's some more good news. I like them as well. I like your hair.
I like how you rhymed well with well like 6 times and all in the same sense. Like there was nothing like I would get you from the bottom of a well. It's like you wear that shirt well and you wear those shoes well and your hair is very well done. Like it was all the same sense of well. There's no wordplay.
Can we have? I feel like to redeem myself, we should have a double rap battle.
What do
Which
you
means
mean?
like I rap, he raps, and then I
Okay,
rap.
I'll tell you
he
what,
raps.
you
Of course.
use
Okay, we can do that.
the other rap beat next, and then I'll use the metal beat next. You want to do that?
Yeah, we'll do each other's
So you want to
tempo.
do 2 in a row, or do we want to go back and forth?
Back and forth.
Okay, so next you'll
Yeah.
do. You want to do the metal one?
No, I'll do the metal one second.
Okay.
I'll do the metal
All right.
one second.
So we're gonna try that now. I'm gonna drop that beat.
All right.
Drop that beat. I could never put this guy on blast while I'm sitting here at his friend's couch on his broadcast. But usually if you go against me, you will not last. But this guy's rhymes are so good that he's in his own class. How could I hate something that's so great? Him spitting over there, it really helped him motivate. The beat just got a little louder. It's like I'm snorting gunpowder. The way that I'm coming up with compliments for this guy. By the way, did I mention that your shirt is really fly?
Dude, that was so good.
That was actually really good.
That was so good.
That was so bad. No, I said I could never put this guy on blast in his own broadcast.
That was awesome, man. That was so good.
That was
That was awesome. I hope you get a record deal out of this.
for real. That would be so dope.
That'd be sweet. That'd be so awesome.
Remember me when you get to the top.
Remember all of us. Dude, I'm super impressed. Like, I'm really, really impressed. That was so good.
Well, I appreciate that. I
That
appreciate
was
that.
actually really
They call
good.
me G-shirt.
G.
All right, now we got to switch it up. Michael's got to do the real rap beat.
Michael 1.
Michael 1.
We're both Michaels.
And then Michael 2. Sorry, hold on. What was it? Something Ramen? L Ramen? What'd you call him?
DJ.
DJ Ramen is going to do the regular rap beat. And then we got G-shirt is going to do the metal rap beat. So Rob, drop that beat.
Drop the beat, son.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I say yeah to everything Michael says. Cause it's so good, he should have kids. Passes the genetics on, cause they're good. Just like him. What a nice neighbor. Oh, hood. I punched my mic on accident. I like this mic. He's a good guy with nice ears.
Love the ending.
The type of guy you want to invite over for some beers.
See, he's so good. Yeah, he's so good.
All right, now it's his turn. You're going to rap along with this metal beat.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Let's do
Let's
it.
go, G-shirt. Rob, drop that beat.
Drop the beat, son. If my genetics are good, it's cause I'm his clone. He's the type of guy that you wanna get with and build a home. He's not the type of guy who should stay alone, and it's because he's got these crazy thoughts up in his dome. What can I say? He's a really good guy. He's the type of guy who's got some really pretty eyes, and I really like the way that the hue is baby blue. He's a really cool dude, and I met him at church, so I'm sure he's going to heaven. He should host a show like David Letterman. He's better than 7 men.
Dude, he's actually really good.
That was so good. I thought it was funny that he rapped Letterman with heaven. I don't think that fits.
I don't know,
but
like I'm sitting
dude,
there,
that was
like, I was
good.
trying to get the E in at the end of
Right.
something, and I was like, what does he do? He hosts a show as good as David Letterman.
Dude, you have to have like a really, really fast mind for that. And I've tried it and I suck at it.
Dude, like,
I'm so impressed. Like that was so good.
I play around making fun of rap, but he does it in a way that he's really, really good at it.
Yeah, dude, I'm like so impressed. That was really good.
I mean, it's something like, you do ad libs growing up as a kid,
Right.
and I feel like the more you do with that, like it helps in crossword puzzles. And, I just spent a lot of time in detention when I was in school where I just read the dictionary,
Right.
because there's nothing else to do.
Right. So you got all them words, you just got all that knowledge just hanging out in there.
You know what? I have an idea.
What's that? Uh-oh.
How about we have a Robin Hunter rap battle?
Nah, man, I suck at rap.
Dude, come on, you heard it.
too.
All right, let's do a Mike and Hunter rap battle.
Oh no.
I just want to see it, Rob just fall on his face in this.
My best
I want you to
friend, I
share
can
this
never let
pain
you
with me.
down. But when I step to you, I end up looking like a clown.
See, there we go. Rob, you,
Versus Hunter?
Hunter.
All right, so we got to figure out who's going to go first.
A coin. I'll flip for you.
It's on the, you dropped it on the floor over there, so I don't know where it went after that.
Oh, yeah.
If you looking like a clown, it's because you're so funny. I really wish I could love you the way that you really love me.
Oh, yeah, speaking of that, since you said Michael has pretty eyes, you have to say no homo because you do have your shoes on.
No, if he has his shoes on, he's safe.
I was just trying to get him to say it, though.
Well, no homo. Definitely no homo.
No, I want to make sure the rules are established properly.
remember, we need
if
to
you
come
have your
up-
shoes on, it gives you 5 more straight points. So therefore, it is no homo if you have your shoes on. Now, if he crosses the line and goes further, then having the shoes on is not enough. He needs to be eating beef jerky and have a beer. And if he doesn't have that, then he has to say no homo.
Okay, I think remember we were supposed to make a chart?
We were supposed to make a chart, the no
So-
homo chart. Yeah.
I need you to work on that.
Okay.
This week. I'm giving you homework.
Regardless, still no homo.
Yeah. And if you want to be homo, then that's how you do it: is take your shoes off and say something like that, and don't have a beard.
But what about the beef jerky?
No, that's just manly.
You could still make beef jerky homo.
You can.
All right, so about this rap battle.
All right, so I can't
guess-
find my coin, so what I'll do is I'll just
Pick a number.
I'm gonna write this number on here so you know I'm not showing favoritism on the back of this thing between 1 and 54.
42.
47.
He wins. It was 27
I was closer.
Yeah, he was closer.
without going over. Isn't that the rule?
We both went over.
He went further
Let's
over.
try again.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
try
you're
again.
right. You're right.
But I was closer.
Let's do
It
this
doesn't
again.
have to be going over. It's
Let's
just,
do this one more time.
oh my gosh.
Between 1 and 93. All right, go.
32.
31.
Why are you just jumping next to his? Well, you won is 29.
Oh. All right.
All right, so I guess you go first.
All right.
Which one do you want? Do you want the metal or the
The smooth, not the metal, the other
okay,
one.
the regular rap beat? All right. Rob, drop that beat.
Drop the beat, son.
Your house is really nice right now. I'm just sitting here looking like a clown. I'll tell you this, house looks great, bro. Let me vegetate, because give me a second, I'm gonna drop this beat. You wanna step to me, homie, I'll make you look at your feet. Keep on testing this. You're a great guy, your heaven is so bliss. It's like we're going.
It's like we're going. You heard that? You guys are going.
So that was compared to Mini Mike over there, yours was like
Mediocre.
his was a 10 and yours is like a 6. Yeah. But mine is going to be like a 2. So don't even worry about it. Don't even sweat. Watch me come out of the great gate being awesome.
Yeah, you're the greatest of all time.
Right.
DJ Rob he's about to spit some stuff.
About to spit some fire. All right, Rob, drop that beat.
Drop the beat, son.
Yo, what up? I've never rapped before, but I'm about to drop you on the floor. But I'm gonna give you a hug, cause I like you, bro. And I'm something that rhymes with hug up in this house that you said was so nice. It's really not that nice. I'm actually hiding a bunch of stuff that you can't see. But whenever I drop this beat, I'm gonna make sure I land on my feet. But I'll pick you up, cause you were on the floor.
That was great, Rob.
I'm going to go ahead and give a sympathy. Oh!
Nah, man, that was awful. But you can keep praising me if you want.
It's really good.
You're gonna have to drop a beat if you want any more,
Any more compliments?
praise. Yeah.
No,
any more
dude.
compliments requires a beat drop.
It was bad. It was bad. That's all I gotta say about that.
I hope that was as painful for the listeners as it was for us.
It was, dude. It was painful for me because I'm sitting here. I'm like, I don't know what word to rhyme with that, but I'm like, the time's creeping up on me, and I'm like, I gotta come up with a word that rhymes.
Yeah, it was.
I wasn't even on time or nothing, man. That was bad. It was,
Neither was I. Neither was Hunter.
You guys liked feet.
Right, they were all about the feet.
You know about
beat,
the feet.
well,
the
feet
floor.
rhymes with beat, and it's the first thing you think of.
I feel like you both were just like looking down rapping. But if you like look up, you're like,
Or need
my head is silly.
complete. Like, come on, anything other than feet. He said feet.
It's like, what else did he say? Floor. Yeah. I'm gonna hug you there. Feet. Yeah. I'm gonna walk over there and hug you.
There's so many things that you have to think about when you're
Strangers
doing it.
talking.
There's so many things you have to think about when you're doing it though, because you're like, all right, I got to be nice, and then I've got to rhyme, but I got to stay on time. But then, oh, see, bam, rhyming on time. What's up? I'm the rap master.
It's tricky to bop around. Or something that's right on time. It's tricky.
Straight tricky. All right.
It's tricky to rock around.
So we established that the king rapper here is my
Definitely
clone.
G-shirt.
Yeah, definitely G-shirt.
You got your
G-shirt.
rapping
Oh
jeans.
no, guys, the beat isn't on. You guys don't gotta compliment me.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I totally didn't get why you were saying that earlier. No,
I got it.
I'm done.
Listener probably got half the listeners. There's probably dumb listeners.
No, you're not. You're very smart.
Aw,
Aw.
With a great big heart.
don't start.
Don't start.
I mean, you can keep going though.
Your love is off the chart.
I got a fart. All right, Michael, where are we going from here? What do
I
we
think
got?
we should end the rap thing now.
Agreed.
We had
shot
too
that.
much fun with that.
All right, so
Will you hand me one of those bottles of water?
yes, I will hand it to you with my hands.
Okay.
That you have on the ends of your arms.
Both hands.
Did we just break the fourth wall?
Tesseract. No, let's see here. So we randomly rapped. That was fun.
I just want to point this out that whenever Michael's stalling, he likes to recap what we're doing.
It's the best way to stall.
I really like
talk
the
about
house.
butt-
I hope my time lasts.
Dude, seriously, it
I'm
sounded like you just
honored
said,
that
"Let's talk
invited
about
me to the
buttholes."
broadcast.
I'm really honored you invited me to the broadcast.
Oh, you know what? Last night when I met you, you were talking
Hey,
about parkour.
talk in your mic.
You were talking about parkour.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about parkour.
Okay, so the objective is to not die and do as cool a stunts as you can, right? I just personally like to get on top of buildings and sit and watch like a sunset or a sunrise or something.
You said not die and do cool stuff. That sounds like my life on the daily.
Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting.
No, go ahead.
For some reason, I've retired from it because I've grown a fear of heights, and
Heights are scary.
It's like I love sitting on houses, but I'm scared of heights.
it's like the opposite of what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to conquer your fears, and I let them grow. But I was inspired. I saw like a bunch of cool people like jumping up and stuff, and like doing all this cool stuff that I thought was like magic. So how are they doing this? You know, it was like they were truly blessed because they didn't die, right? They're still here and doing all these cool jumps and stunts and stuff. And it's like, I just wanted to, I looked up and I was like, I want to be that one day, you know? And
Spider-Man.
yeah, kind of in a way. But once I saw him, I saw this guy though. He backflipped off of the, what was it, Golden Gate Bridge? And he had a flight suit on, and once he backflipped off of it, like it had me there. I was like, I love it.
You're like, I'm doing that one day.
Yeah, I have to try this because it's so inspirational seeing someone do something that you love, and then you just sitting there like, I could do that one day. Because you can do anything you put your mind to. The sky's the limit.
Right.
Definitely.
For real. So just taking on with that subject.
Well, man, maybe you'll overcome your fear of heights, and instead of doing like the low to the ground parkour, you might actually work your way up to that one day. You know.
Absolutely.
I've always loved parkour. Like I'm like a big dude, so there's no way I could even do it. Like my parkour is like spinning around in my office chair.
Jumping off the front porch.
Right.
Right when he takes 2 steps instead of 1.
Right. So I've always wanted to be able to do parkours, but I've got parkours.
All of them.
I want to do all the parkours, but I've got to lose about 200 pounds before I can even consider that. But I've always wanted to. I love watching it because it's so impressive just to watch people do it.
Yeah, I have to gain like 200 pounds in upper body muscle because it takes a lot of that because pulling up your own weight, oh, it's so hard. It's actually such a challenge. But I personally would just because I got into it when I was 12 years old. I started like really paying attention to it and focusing in on it, and I figured if I dedicate my life to something, I become the best at it. You know, I'm not trying to like toot my own horn here. You know, like cool beans.
You go all in.
Yeah, I'd give it up my all, and I actually try and study it and see what's behind it. And like, there's nothing better whenever you jump off of a very tall place and you get that thought in your head, I'm flying. You know, it's like,
I can see that.
wow, you know.
So, kind of a question I got, because I don't know anything about parkour. I've never done it. I know what it is. Is it kind of like other sports, the way like there's famous like baseball players, football players? Is there like famous parkour people maybe that you watch or emulate?
There's absolutely famous parkour people. I don't know any of their names, but I follow a bunch of it like on YouTube and Instagram and stuff. And the most interesting part about it would be whenever they do the tricks, like backflipping off of a fire hydrant and landing onto a fence. You know, like that type of stuff just blows my mind.
I feel like the most entertaining part, not gonna lie, would be like when they fail. Like you watch ridiculousness.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the whole point. Kind of like people
Trying
who
to
watch,
impress a girl and then bam, you just bust your stuff.
Kind of like people watch NASCAR to see the wrecks. The wrecks, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a whole genre within that people like just look to see that. Like the human body could take one heck of a beating, and to see what people will endure and then get back up and then do it again.
That's dedication.
That there's something to speak of your character when you're able to do that. Yeah, and that was a really great question. Is there any famous people that you could reference in there to, like, you know, with like other athletes? You know, if you have the Michael Jordan of basketball, you know, you have these other famous icons in sports. Yeah, I wanted to do. I mean, that is a good question because then it gives other people to look at and different examples of.
Yeah, if somebody's interested in it, then they can start. You know,
they can
looking
listen
at
to this
those
and
people.
go check him out and get an idea of instructions of like. Or,
like, is there like different styles of parkour? Like,
you got your basic free running, and then free running is just like those people that
Point A to point B.
Yeah, you know, and they see everything as an obstacle. Parkour is where they like do all the tricks and stuff involved in it. Like there was a movie called Tracers, and it had who was it? The guy in Twilight.
Robert Pattinson.
No, the other one.
The werewolf guy?
Yeah.
Taylor Lautner.
Taylor Lautner, yeah.
Now I don't
Shark
feel so
Boy.
gay. Somebody else knew another character. Or
you
another
trying to
actor.
pretend you didn't know just to.
Dude, I've got
that
a life.
one
What do you
guy.
expect?
The one who spent half the movie with his shirt off. That
The
guy.
better looking of the two. You know.
The one that didn't sparkle.
You're right.
I saw him actually get into it, and I was like, okay, I want to do that. You know.
Okay.
That dude's built though. Like, no homo. That dude's built. Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
And Assassin's
Shoes are all up.
I'm not wearing any shoes.
Assassin's
Toss
Creed
some
was
no
my
homo.
stuff. Assassin's Creed, Sleeping Dogs, those are like two big parkour games where you can like
Mirror's Edge.
Mirror's Edge too. Is that like the first person
First
one?
person, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one with the chick and
You remember Prince of Persia back in the day? That game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That game had a lot of that in there.
That one was cool though
yeah.
because you could rewind time.
Yeah.
That was one of the cool ones like that. That was just an interesting little touch that they
Does
put on there.
anybody remember, like, did anybody ever have a Nintendo 64?
Yeah.
Like, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. Woo. That game, I swear, anybody who ever played in 64, it seems like, had that game and had the best soundtrack.
I agree.
Like,
It's weird that because like he's not the first person to say. I've heard that a lot growing up.
Right.
same.
Yeah, I watched a video the other day that was just straight up on talking about Tony Hawk Pro Skater, all the different games and stuff, like all the little glitches that you can find in it.
Tony Hawk's not even my favorite skater. Rob Dyrdek is because I think he's younger and
Him and his Fantasy Factory.
yeah.
I don't know any skaters either because I'm lame.
Yeah, we're
I don't know
lame
any either
there.
because I'm old and I the only wheels I ride are in a car.
Yeah, I love driving too. That's one of my biggest hobbies.
I'd rather have a driver. I want somebody to drive me around.
Honestly,
chauffeur.
same.
Yeah.
Same. I like it that way too.
But I don't want to ride in the back all the time. Like sometimes I want to ride on the roof or something.
No, I always ride in the back. Usually I have my girl with me, you know what I mean? And we'll both just ride in the back. And if only there was like a screen you could put up almost like a police
Like a
car.
limo.
Yeah.
I like how my girlfriend, if she has a couple drinks, she'll end up like on top of your car while you're just like kind of hitting the roof, like get down,
Drunk core.
If my girl has a couple of drinks, like she's gonna smash the windshield of the car.
Yeah, his wife, BS crazy, which is bad as I can't say we're on a podcast, but
Totally
she's
insane.
super insane. But she's a perfect 10, man. Like so worth it because she's so beautiful. Like I can't explain it. Yeah, I can't explain it.
I
Like
don't
he hit the
even-
jackpot here.
Literally, like
That's my goal.
Yeah.
like I held out though. Like I like a lot of people they think that they can just sleep around with a bunch of people
And
then
find
like
somebody.
magically they're gonna find somebody. Like I waited and I was abstinent and I did talk to girls like on the internet and stuff, but that was how I met the one. That was the one, you know.
You were
found-
legit abstinent,
Yeah,
dude. That's impressive,
yeah. Especially when I made it, 20 years.
right?
Dang, dude.
That's a long time to go without sex.
That's
not
strength,
gonna
man.
lie.
That's strength.
Especially like, and that's the time when you're like thinking all about it. That's like all you can think about.
Exactly.
He was still using his hands. Be a man and use your hands.
Well,
Got him.
that aside, the being abstinent thing, like I'm super proud of you for that.
Oh, I appreciate that.
That is tough
Man.
because you think about it and we have fillers between the quote unquote one and this dude like apparently had a target in mind, and when I say target I say it playfully.
You're talking about the store.
Yeah, he had the department store in his mind of Target, and no, but he found somebody. He waited. He was picky, which is as you should be. And when he found the one, he had that's what he set his sights on. He didn't worry about what he tackled on the way there. He's like, that's what I want. This is what I want in somebody. I finally found it.
Right.
Exactly. My thing was like I just set up like rules and guidelines. Like I always thought like when you meet like the one or whatever, like you'll know right away. And I didn't necessarily know right away, but like I had talked to her for 6 months before I ever even met her. Like I then finally asked one day, I'm like, can I meet you? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, I'll be there in 4 hours. I went to Centralia. I was in Chicago at the time. Immediately drove to Centralia, introduced myself, took her on a date and kept dating her. And then one day, I'm just like, will you marry me? And it was the happiest day of my life. And it was so worth it because I
You
waited.
said yes.
Yeah, well, yes, of course. But I
You
waited.
said no, and I was so happy.
Until I found somebody who had that chemistry. I waited till I found someone who I thought was a perfect 10 in looks. And I was like, I'm just not going to settle for anything less because I know my worth and my value, as a person. And I think everybody should.
Yeah. Give yourself a standard. Don't settle.
He actually met her through me in this weird way because, see, my girlfriend, it was her best friend, and who's now my fiance.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It was a confusing story of how I met her because I have a long back history with it, and she loved the bad boys. She loved the bad boys, and I was that kid that thought he was cool, so she loved me, and then she ended up falling in love with the person who I was, and I got to meet her best friend Andrea, which now is his wife, and he saw on the suggested friends list of
Exactly. Like there wasn't even like he didn't introduce me to his girl who introduced me. Like it was more or less coincidence. Like I was just going through suggested friends.
it just worked like that.
I seen her one day and I was like, whoa, she's really cute. Like I couldn't put my finger on like what her like race was. But like I've literally heard everything. I've heard Latina, mixed, Mediterranean, Middle
She's got
Eastern.
like a baby face, and like her voice is so perfect. It's like
Right.
smooth. It just comes out beautiful.
Oh, there's some like dynamic mixes out there.
yeah.
And she's just mixed, half black, half white.
Oh, but it
she's
just
very
came up.
light-skinned.
Yeah, something unique.
Yeah.
Her dad was mixed, and her mom was white.
No, her dad's black.
Her dad's fully black.
Yeah.
Oh,
He hates me.
he really.
He can't even
hates
see.
everyone.
Like he's blind, and so like one of my main things was
Oh,
like,
like literally blind. Like actually.
yeah, like
okay.
literally blind, not like like eyes to see, ears to hear type blind, but like he's
gotcha.
like cannot see me. So like I typically dress nice. Like I got like the polo on, or especially when I try to
G-shirt.
meet her family, I
Dressing
would
nice for the
like
blind.
like I would wear a suit and a tie anytime I would see her family. But like it wouldn't impress him because he was blind. And
You're
he-
performing magic
hates
for
me.
the blind. That's
Right?
what you're pretty much doing.
Yeah.
Man, that's a really, really interesting story. Like I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't by looking at me.
Right. Yeah, and I'm just that. I mean, that's you don't ever hear that kind of story. Because because like first of all, nobody waits. Second of all, it's super impressive that you waited 6 months to even like ask her to meet her. Because like I spend a lot of time on Reddit. I talk about Reddit a lot on this podcast, and on some of the stuff that I read, these dudes are talking to these girls. It's like screenshots that people post up there. These dudes are talking to these girls, and literally like 4 messages in, they're like, "You want to see my junk?"
Yeah, that's so unclassy. Keep it classy, not trashy. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, definitely.
Chivalry's not dead.
Try to connect on like a personality type level before you try to connect on like a sexual or physical level, because
sex should be like a 0.5 out of a million. You know, like that's what it should mean in a relationship.
It should be something that falls through the connection instead of treating it like a sport, like we were talking about before, like bowling.
Because you're becoming one person. You know, you're sharing everything with that person.
Literally, well, I mean, biologically, it's disgusting if you think about the act. Even though we enjoy it, I mean, so many fluids and stuff. And just being real on that, and then when you have a connection with somebody, you're literally connecting physically and literally collecting. Because I think spiritually is literally
emotionally and spiritually,
spiritual bonding.
Yes. So I mean, I do admire people like that still, and I view that now, but I didn't for many years. And I'm that way now as far as viewing that as being the right way. But you think about a lot of it's just a weakness. It's trying to fill a void, trying to hit that moment.
Right.
And like he savored a better moment, and that takes courage to. Wait till Christmas to open your present, you know what I mean?
If you do like fall like flat and like you end up like having sex with a girl, like one, it's not the end of the world. I'll just put that out there. Like it's really not, but instant gratification is just that instant, and it's not going to help you at all in the future. You will get no benefit out of it.
If a girl's worth it, then she's worth the wait,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's very
I
true.
can see that, because if you're making a connection with somebody that you don't have a emotional connection with, it's just more heartbreak for one over the other, and what I mean, it's going to be established before you start connecting on all fronts. That makes sense.
Exactly, and that long-term gratification is way more gratifying.
Yeah. So relationship. You should write a relationship book, bro.
Yeah, do it.
No, never that.
You know what I think is funny is that we initially started talking about like, so what are we going to talk about during this episode? Let's talk about food. Let's talk about this. And we're like, nah, we're just going to break into relationships.
Right, we got to bring
we're
up
going to
my
get
life.
super deep on this.
What I like about this is what we end up doing here is, we legitimately, Rob just met these guys a couple hours ago, and I met them last night. It's been over 24 hours now that I've met them. And so we're actually, the listener is getting to know these guys
as we get to
as
know
we're
each
getting
other.
to know them. This is a unique kind of experience. And so I like that we had humor. We had some dumb realistic moments, and then we got into some serious in their heads kind of thought process. I think this was a perfect, well-rounded
conversation.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
It's weird how paths cross. It's like everything happens for a reason. No such thing as coincidence.
Absolutely. I think this is a good example of what it's like to not stay within your box, don't limit yourself, and make new friends, meet new people, because the connections you make and the conversation you might have might tickle your week.
Absolutely. And you know what? There's something that I'm going to let you in on a little bit. Like I'm a people person, but I like groups of people. I'm an entertainer. Like I love being in front of people. I like being the center of attention, but I don't enjoy so much meeting somebody one-on-one. Like I'm not like,
see, I'm the opposite,
but meeting somebody brand new one-on-one, I don't know why. It's just, I guess it just feels weird to me.
We're so opposite.
It's weird, but we have so much, you and I have so much in common, but we have those definite differences.
Oh yeah. For sure.
But that is something that I've been thinking about recently, is like, I really want to start getting to where I'm okay and comfortable with going up and talking to somebody one-on-one. I don't know why I'm afraid of it.
I think, that seems like more of an intimacy thing, because one-on-one is definitely intimate. I mean, you're definitely relying on each other's conversation to hold it together. There's no group to fluff it,
Right. I think that might be part of it.
Yeah, because I think that for me, I'm more the opposite. I'm more comfortable in one-on-one conversations and connecting people on that level, because then I feel like I'm not impressing people, and it's a different type of skill. Like the skill you have is a skill that I desire, getting in front of people and not like freaking out and getting nervous.
Definitely. Same.
Social interaction is a skill of its own.
Yeah, and there's different variations.
Right.
Of that.
Not being socially awkward.
That's just my favorite thing to do, is just get up in front of people and just be goofy and be like fun, entertaining, just the center of attention. I like the attention to be on me.
Oh, I see.
Are you a little glory hoe?
Glory hole or glory hoe?
Glory hoe.
Okay.
Glory hoe.
I enjoy it, but I love being able to push that off on other people. I love to push people out of their comfort zone and make them do something that they don't enjoy doing. Like, not necessarily they don't enjoy doing, but I like pushing people out of their comfort zone
Like
to do
making
something
us rap earlier.
right that they haven't done before, and they're maybe self-conscious at. But it's hard for me to do it.
Come to find out, G-Shirt's good at it.
Yeah, dude, he's super good at it.
Natural. But that's another thing that I really enjoy. Is
try.
I love to see what people are made of in awkward situations, because I mean, if you notice, often I'm in awkward situations and I try to crawl out of it. Yeah, and it's fun. It's fun for the listener. It's fun for me.
Right.
Especially listening to the podcast later, I'm like, wow, I'm an idiot, because it's not staged. It's natural. It's raw. You know, and that's what this was. Again, was another great episode where we took on a whole new level, because we brought two people we didn't even freaking know. You know what I mean?
Now you brought us into your house,
right?
Like, introduced us. Like I said, we've known you for what now? About 3 hours.
About 3 hours, yeah.
And me, it's been like 24 hours.
Yeah,
We're automatically bonding like friends. And
I think that's the way the world should be. I think that one thing we can gain from this episode is like how many potential friends you should have out there, not to limit yourself. And the more we interact in the world, the more we share that bond, and the more we start to care about people. You know, in general.
Don't judge people based on your initial reaction or your initial thought of them. Like, take some time to actually get to know them.
Absolutely.
Because that will definitely.
Let them come over and eat your nuts, and
What's up?
We appreciate those nuts again.
Yeah,
we're nuts for
amazing.
They've been here.
your nuts are amazing, Rob.
They've been here for a long time. I bought them a while ago, and I haven't been eating them because they're full of fat, like a lot of fat, and I'm trying to not be fat. So
Yeah, fat nuts, bro.
Can I get the rest of them? Then?
Yeah, man.
Oh, sweet.
Go for it.
What are those, butter pecan?
Yeah.
No, they're regular pecans, and then I roasted them with
Man, I'm
butter.
getting at least one of those mugs, bro.
What is there, like 4 left?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They taste amazing.
Awesome. I'm glad. Well, dude, I've been cooking since I was 9, so
You're gifted.
thanks. If you guys want to see what I cook, go check out my Instagram at Enineci, Eninici. Go check it out.
Shameless
Write
plug.
it down.
Yeah,
Right.
That's how we do it here, bro.
Michael, didn't you plug something the other day? Oh, you said you were going to plug our website and our store as much as you could, and I think you only did it once.
Yeah,
It just shows that you're not a marketer.
dancing in the club, ADD.
All right, so are we ready to wrap this one up?
Let's wrap it up. Let's
All
see.
right.
Another exciting episode of Just Play Nonsense. Woo.
I'm not going to let Michael close this one out because we know what happens when we get
Yeah,
into that.
it's
I
weird.
just want to say thank you guys for having us again. It was great rapping.
We were honored to be guests.
Why we're not doing a rapping outro, I don't know, but you should
Actually,
let him. It was great.
You know what? Maybe I will do that. I'm going to drop a beat and I'm going to let you take us out.
close.
But what you
goodness.
got to throw in there, you have to throw in justplaynonsense.ninja, which is our website. You have to throw in that we're on iTunes and any other podcast platform that you can think of. And we have a store. You need to go
This
to our
is unique
store.
because like this is how we always close, but this is the first time we've ever let
somebody else close,
as
yeah.
close for the show.
Sweet.
So do you need
So what's the name of the website? Like, just
Should I
plain
write it down for him?
nonsense.
you can write it down.
Ninja.
So it's justplaynonsense.ninja.
Like all the reference words, just write them down on a piece of paper and hold it up every couple
Like
of
some cue
seconds.
cards?
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be like an actual challenge. Like I feel like before, like I could keep like a rhythm, but now like they're giving me like words and stuff to throw in.
Yeah.
Like, how do you rhyme? Just plain nonsense.ninja.
You just got to rhyme. All you got to do is rhyme ninja.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Ninja. Hinja.
It will unhinge you.
Ooh, that's good. All right. Are you ready?
Let's get it.
All
Go
right.
ahead, drop the beat, and we'll try as
Hey,
well
Rob,
as we can.
drop that beat.
Drop the beat, son. Alright, this is the outro. If you wanna hear a blog that's gonna hit you, make sure that you go to justplaynonsense.ninja. You can see them through a fine use of iTunes, and if you want more, make sure that you go check out the store. And if you're for real, a really good fan, then go watch nonsense.podcast on Instagram.
That was tight. Yeah. That was so good.
Peace out, fam.
That was hot. Woo. Oh. All right. I don't think I have to cover anything else, so that was good.
That was
We're
alright.
out.
It was alright.
Good job, G-shirt.
Later.
T-shirt.
Killed it.
Now get the out of my house.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
I am a guy who is a dancer of dancing. And in my dancing, I admit, I'm so tired I can't use words. I emit radiance and corn, a lot of corn. I don't know. This message is, need to stop. I'm going to stop this message now. Bye.